Let's talk about dinner and what's going on during dinner from a music standpoint. Musically, it's going to sound very similar to what we just heard at cocktail hour. We do want to dial it down just a little at the beginning of dinner, but then we're going to scale it up towards the middle and end of dinner to where we're mixing a little bit heavier, and we've got some more songs that are creating that atmosphere of making people wanting to dance right before they get on the dance floor. As far as announcements during dinner is concerned, it's going to depend on the type of dinner. If it is plated service, then I just get on the microphone and I ask your guests to go ahead and have a seat. Feel free to have the salad courses that's in front of them, and dinner will be served very shortly. If it's a buffet, I strongly suggest you talk to your coordinator and have her release tables individually. I would make a quick announcement to your guests. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody's going to be coming to your tables to release you for dinner here very shortly. That sounds to me a lot better than a DJ getting on the microphone and cattle calling tables 1, 2, and 3, tables 4, 5, and 6. To me, that's always felt like a high school cafeteria scenario. I always prefer, if you're doing buffet, to have an individual, and I'll be happy to be that individual if there is no coordinator, going from table to table to table to release the tables for dinner. So a little bit towards the middle of dinner, if you're wanting to do the shoe game or any kind of fun activities with your guests, this is the best time to do it. Your guests are eating, they're sitting, it's a distraction from what's going on, and it doesn't take away time from the dance floor. So I would always suggest, if you're doing any kind of activity, we do Family Feud, we do the shoe game, the wedding shoe game, this is the best time to do it. Now, about 10 minutes before we finish dinner, is going to be a time for us to do our toast, and then our cake cutting, if you're even having cake. Side note, I love the fact that people are no longer doing tradition for the sake of tradition. Some people aren't doing a cake at all. They're doing cheesecakes or a dessert station that's open as soon as dinner is open. Or some people plan to do a silent cake cutting, which we'll talk about that here in just a second. 10 minutes before toast, I make the announcement for everyone to make sure that they go to the bartender or the non-alcoholic beverage station and grab something to toast with. This gives everyone plenty of time to go grab something to drink and not feel rushed. Same thing with your bartender. They're not going to feel overwhelmed that 150 people are hitting them all at once. About 2 minutes before we finish our toast, I invite everyone that's doing a toast to come to the front or wherever the photographer and videographer want to do toast at. I teach them how to hold the mic and make sure that they feel comfortable with what they have to say. Now, my request from you, before your wedding day, go to everyone that's doing a toast and ask them to keep it below 2 minutes. If it goes a little bit over, that's fine, but I've seen weddings that had a 45-minute toast that completely disrailed the atmosphere of the dance floor that we were about to set. After that last person said their toast, we've coordinated to grab the mic from them, and then we're off to do cake cutting again, if there is a cake cutting. Now, if you wanted to do cake cutting before toast, perfectly fine. It doesn't change much of the flow of what's going on at all. After your cake cutting, if you had one, we invite everyone to the dance floor, and really we try to get everyone out there either with a big group picture or we start the anniversary dance to get everyone started. Now, my biggest suggestion, if you're doing a quiet cake cutting, is to wait for the dance floor to open first and stay on the dance floor with your spouse. At this point, your guests are going to follow you. Everyone's going to be on the dance floor, and we'll have the photographer and videographer quietly pull you guys out and get you guys to cut y'all's cake. Some guests might follow you, but that's okay. It's not going to be this big production for just cake cutting. When cake is ready to be served, we'll get on the microphone and we'll let people know that there is dessert ready for anyone that wants cake. So that's dinner. And even though it doesn't sound like a lot's going on, a lot is. We're creating that atmosphere and mixing through music to get people to want to dance on the dance floor. This is also our first time seeing your guests and how they react to a specific song or genre of music. This is a great time for us to test out what's going to work and what's not going to work on the dance floor with your specific guests. Again, if you've liked this video, please hit the like button, follow me down below, and let's continue the series on wedding timelines. We'll go through dancing all the way to the end of the reception next. My name is Bernardo with Wave Source Media. Peace out.